Welcome back to another episode of One Block at a Time, where in the last episode we built this coffee shop right here. Also off camera I did build this enchantment table just to get my iron tools enchanted, but no diamond tools have been enchanted yet, so that's about it. Also, after so long, I finally organized all of my chests so I don't have to struggle again. Also, I mapped out this entire little section just to get a better idea. So for today's episode, well, for future episodes, we're going to build a road, more houses along the side, and a big mountain right behind the starter base. Also, we're going to add pathways along this entire starter area and expand on the starter area. This white here will be some sort of fountain or statue, and this brown area will be the moss farm, and next to it will be a mud farm. This red will be a barn. This green nearby the waterfall will be a forest, custom made forest, and this blue will be the river that stretches all the way out. This right here that goes across the river will be some sort of path, and this black will be a train station, but that'll be for future episodes. This right here will be the other side of the houses, and this road will have a train track right in between it. So that's the plan for a couple of episodes for now, maybe like 6 episodes. Another thing I want to do is that I've been getting comment sections in my videos about other different kinds of houses apart from the European build. I don't mind building different kinds of houses, so let me go show the area in which I plan to build the different houses. By the way, the addition of these new flowers is so cool. I think I really like them, because I really like the cherry petals, and these other flowers just look really good. But anyway, this is the area in which I plan on building the other houses, right behind the mountain of behind the houses. So I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, the hobbit hole is probably going to be somewhere in the mountain, and the cherry blossom house will probably be somewhere around this area. So that's the plan, and yeah. And like I said before, we are going to build a barn, so this house will probably be transformed into something else. Also, another thing I didn't mention in the plan, but this area will probably be some sort of silo, and behind all of this will be a bunch of farm fields. So yeah, that's another thing that's going in the plan. Also, I do plan on adding more houses here in the future, but for now I want to focus on the starter area to finish it up. Also, just because I thought I'd show it because it looks so bad, this is the cherry house. I don't like how it looks at all. I'm gonna try and fix it, but this is the best I could do. I might add different colors because just the pink kind of pisses me off. But yeah, that's the best we got so far. Also, here is the moss farm that we plan on building. We're gonna carve a lot of this area out so that it fits, but this is where we're gonna put the moss farm in the cave. So for now, let's build this platform and dig it out. Alright, so we finished digging out the area, and I think it should be enough space for the farm to work. So yeah. So before we begin building, I really quickly need to build a diamond pickaxe and go to the nether because we actually need observers for this farm, and observers needs quartz, and we don't have any quartz. So let's build this nether portal real quick. Alright, there we go, there's the portal. So this will all be covered by a mountain, so for now it doesn't really matter how it looks. Let's just hope we don't get a bad spawn. Okay, actually not a bad spawn. We're on the roof, so we're nowhere near the mobs and whatnot. So I think this is actually pretty good spawn. Speaking of which, there's some quartz here, so let's mine that real quick. Alright, now we can head back home and actually begin collecting materials for this farm. So let's do that. By the way, just want to mention, I found some more diamonds, so that's nice. So let the collecting phase begin. Alright, so we got most of the materials done, so I think we're just missing a few more, such as string for dispensers. So we're gonna wait till this night and do that real quick. I actually forgot how relaxing fishing in Minecraft is. Might make a whole episode on just building some sort of dock for fishing. That's a wandering trader. Hold on, since I'm sorry, a pickaxe with breaking 2. Since when did wandering traders trade pickaxes or stuff for emeralds? Like food or water? That's actually so sick. Did anyone else know about this? Was this some sort of update I missed? Yeah, if you didn't know as well, leave a comment, because that's insane. They made the wandering trader great. Mog Swamp's gonna be so happy. Okay, now let's actually begin building. So the farm is all done. So yeah, it's been actually working for a bit. So now let's actually build the house that's gonna go on top of it, because I think it'll look cool. So first, let's fill in some dirt here. And put down some chests, because we're gonna begin getting materials for this house. So let's begin that. Alright, so we finished with the house, so let's give a little tour real quick of the house. So this is the outside, the final product. I think it looks really nice. So yeah, that's that. So let's go inside and check real quick. So here there's supposed to be flowers. Let's fix that real quick. Alright, we got flowers now. It's like a little greenery area. This is where some fish are probably gonna go, but I don't have any fish on me right now. So that's that. Furnace, a little section. We have this maybe like guest room, you could say, if you go down here. And here, don't worry, it's supposed to be a tall flower farm, but I don't have a dispenser on me, so that's gonna be for later. Let's see. If we go here to the second floor, we have a little dining area, a little bookshelf, carpet. We have a bed, which I really love how I designed these. I think it looks really cool. It's actually usable. This little table here, and yeah, that's about it. I'm probably gonna add some paintings here just so it doesn't look so bland, but that's about that. Let's actually check the moss farm real quick. So here's the moss farm. It actually produces moss really nicely. There's just one problem. It keeps getting cobblestone in it, and moss doesn't grow on cobblestone, so that's an issue we have. But apart from that, everything's alright. So yeah, next door here, this is for next episode, but this is going to be our mud farmhouse. So mud is going to come through here. It's just, yeah, mud. This is a little mud farm thing. It's just going to get pushed all the way over here. So yeah, without further ado, that's the end of this episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more time lapses like that, please let me know. I am now able to do them. So if you really enjoy them, just let me know down in the comment section. I'm going to be working more on the starter area, and after that, I'm going to go hard grind on all the houses. By the way, leave a comment if you want a house in this world. I think I've mentioned that quite a few times before. But yeah, that's a new thing I've got going. You know, leave a comment and I'll build you a house. So without further ado, I'll see you all in the next episode.